Hello and welcome to this demonstration of the Local History Atlas. The Local History Atlas is an innovative web app designed to allow museums, archives, historical societies, and other groups to showcase their amazing work and collections in the form of photographs, postcards, maps, and more, all on one big interactive web map. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate some of the key features of the Local History Atlas. The first and easiest feature is adding and viewing your museums on the Atlas. And you can actually do this for free because we want to showcase Canada's amazing museums and archives and encourage people to go visit them and perhaps make a donation. So to add your museum, all you need to do is click on this little button here under the tools, and it'll just bring up a Google form that you can fill out to add your museum. And then once you fill it out, we'll reach out to you, and within a couple of days we can have your museum on the map. To view your museum, what you do is you look for, in the legend, one of these museum icons, like the one you see here. Here's an example from the Bayfield Historical Society. And when you click on that, you can see all sorts of links associated with the museum, a description of the museum, hours, rates of admission, and if the museum has uploaded items to the Atlas, you can see these here on the right. Now, I have logged into the Local History Atlas, and I'm going to show you how to add an item, whether it be a photograph, postcard, video, audio, or whatever you may want to add to the Atlas. So how I'm going to do that, first I'm going to go down to my tools and click Add Item. And I have a particular item in mind. It is a bridge that used to cross this harbor here. So I'm just going to choose my location. It was approximately here. And then click Add Item. And you can see when I do that, I'm presented with a number of options I can use to add details about my particular item, to tell any viewers of the Atlas information about that item. So I'm going to leave organization blank for now, and for type, I'm going to choose a photograph, and for the source, I don't have any sort of external source of this photograph, so I'm just going to choose local. And that allows me to simply drag and drop my image in. And you can see we have this beautiful image of a wooden bridge that used to cross this river here. And then I can add a description. And if I were to do this in actuality, I'd probably want to add more detail. But for now, I'll just say wooden bridge across river. And then save changes. And then you'll see I get an alert that says it was successfully added. And because I'm a staff user, it adds to the map right away. And then I can click on it, and you can see it pops up in the side. And I can click on my item. I can zoom in and see lots of details. Houses up here. I can read my description, I can share it, and I can leave a comment. If you zoom out, you see that to avoid clutter, all the different items cluster together. And then you can click and see many different items at once. You can upload multiple images, so you can have the front and the back of a postcard. Once again, you can click, zoom in, read and discover. And it's not just images. You can add videos as well, or podcasts, which can embed directly from YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and an increasing number of platforms. Next, we are going to look at some other things that you can add to the Local History Atlas. The first is heritage buildings. as you can see on this map, when we switch the layer from items to buildings, we now see all of the designated heritage buildings for this community. And you can see on the left-hand side that there's a legend that can designate the buildings by type, and you can even add things like heritage trees. Then, if you click on the building, you can get a brief description, and if the if the building has any items associated with it, they'll appear on the right-hand side. Next, we'll zoom out and we'll look at the plaques. Plaques can also be added to the map, and if you click on a plaque, it'll pop out, and you can read the plaque, and the title is up here. And this is a great way to sort of explore an area's history and read about certain events that happened in certain places. I could spend all day doing this. And the last and one of my favorite features is the maps. The maps, you can just click on the legend and it adds the historic map right away. And if you have a scan of a map at your museum or archive, we can add it to the local history atlas. You can use the opacity slider to make the map translucent, so you can compare between the map and the modern day, or if there are multiple maps in an area, you can use the sliders to compare the maps with each other and make comparisons, see what lots might be different or street names, or just see general changes between each map. And if you go out of the area of the maps, they disappear from view so that your legend is not cluttered up. So those are the key features of the Local History Atlas. There are others that you can find as you explore, but in summary, the Local History Atlas is an excellent way to showcase your museum or archives collections, your community's heritage, digitized historical maps, plaques, and other things that your organization wants to share. And it's a great way for local history enthusiasts or individuals who just want to learn more about their history to explore their area's history geographically rather than having to search through a catalog. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please contact us using any of these buttons at the bottom of the atlas. Have a nice day.